understaffed, and the teachers cannot deliver to the pupils as the way they are supposed to. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Omongina.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity so that I can also support the petition from Mheshimiwa Chonga. Mr. Speaker, in Kenya we say that education is free to every student. But indeed, this is just a fallacy. Because in some areas where students are supposed to get that free education, there are no teachers. And the reason being that the teachers are always moving away, especially from those hardship areas. So as Parliament, we need to seriously look into what is really happening. Who are these who are demarcating areas which are hardship and areas which are not hardship? And how come that those which are very hardship, teachers who are there are never given hardship allowance? So my point is that we must be appraised that there is no free education in Kenya, because in some areas our students are not getting that education because of what has been done through not saying exactly where the hardship areas are and what is supposed to be remunerated to those who are teaching there, and so they always move out as they are posted. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Elachi, we should wind up on this.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I also just want to raise my voice, Mr. Speaker, when we are talking of hardships of teachers. I think when you look at Nairobi and you realize a teacher walks into a class and there's 200 seated awaiting one teacher to teach, and maybe to teach nearly all subjects, then when it is hardship, then Nairobi takes the bigger chunk of what is called hardship. When you look at rent, when you look at how the teacher right now with fuel cost that is very high, from where the teacher is coming from to the school, I think they are going through a lot. So even as we speak about all this, Mr. Speaker, one of the things we need to ask ourselves as the House, the President added more teachers. We just need to see how they were spread. Let us see how we are balancing now all the counties. Before even we start now talking about that hardship, can we see the numbers across board so that we know which county has the highest teachers of TSC, which county has the highest number of BOM teachers who don't have enough teachers who are under TSC. Then from there, we are able now to ask ourselves, due to this high cost of living, does it mean now all counties are hardship areas so that teachers cannot transfer going all over? That way, Mr. Speaker, we will have helped the country to balance this issue of teachers, knowing very well whether we employ how many, we will still have scarce teachers. But more importantly, as I finalize, Mr. Speaker, the junior secondary school, we need to get it right as we move on together so that we don't go back to the same challenges we are facing. So with those few remarks, Mr. Speaker, I beg to support.
The Chair of Public Petitions.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.